I'm just gonna stick on Virginia for a while and these 13 colonies, because I see something that a lot of people don't see, and unraveling this whole mystery of what the fuck happened to us and what happened here in this country. I understand. I got a properly. I'm sorry. I got a proper understanding of what the fuck is going on now. I got a proper understanding. For those of you who watch some of my previous videos, you'll see that I always post these tobacco people. Why the fuck do you think they call them tobacco fucking Indians, man? Because Jamestown was fucking founded for, they was their main crop, or their main thing that they was moving here was tobacco. That's why you see all these damn Indians with the word tobacco on it. And where did they come from? Virginia. Okay, so we're gonna get into this, man. I'm gonna go into the 13 colonies, and I'm gonna explain it from what I know. Or listen, like I said, look, I'm not the person who gonna sit here and read from 50 different books. I got images that I've been sitting on for the last fucking 12 years when I embarked upon this journey. You understand? And now I understand them. That's why I kept these fucking images. I had these pictures. A lot of these pictures I had for over like 7-8 years. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, the recent ones, explain the older ones I got. Alright, so I'm going to read a little bit of this. I'm going to give you an understanding of why did they come here and who started the Virginia Company. The Virginia Company is the United States of America, okay? For those of y'all who don't know, the 13 colonies are all the first established colony. Now, this is my understanding of what I think what happened, okay? And I want y'all to bear with me on this. I'm going to read this. I'm going to give you the understanding of what was going on. Why did they come here? And think about this too, right? King James is the one who basically started or implemented the Virginia Company to come here and colonize one of the parts of North America. He is also the one who wrote the fucking Bible. So I find that very ironic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people is missing that. A lot of people is missing that, the fact that King James is the one that gave them permission to come from London, okay? To come, London and Britain, all that shit is the same. You understand? To come from London, okay, and colonize. They were selling tobacco. All the images that they show you, the Indian figures, are tobacco men. You understand? Tobacco. So it started off with the fucking tobacco. The 13 colonies is just an extension of Virginia. Why you think all the 13 colonies all along the eastern shoreline? Because they had ships and with cannons on them. So them ships with cannons only can, listen, maybe I don't have a 100% explanation with, but we're going to get into this and I'm going to explain it as I go along. All right, so let's go along. I will be making grammatical errors. I'm not Dr. Seuss. Please bear with me. Get the information and take it for what you can take it for. All right, let's do it. All right, so I'm starting here. Man, England was a relatively poor nation in the late 1500s, with a ruler willing to send privateers, remember that word, against other colonial power, but unwilling to risk public money on standing English colony. Queen Elizabeth, I gave blessing to Sir Walter Raleigh, personally funding the Rockano colony, but it failed. They say the answer was a joint stock venture, an early version of today's corporation. Look, they saying a joint stock venture. They telling you an early version of today's corporation. The United States is a corporation, okay? Okay, they telling you. All right, so it's a wealthy London gentleman. Okay, wealthy London gentleman now. Use your imagination on who these wealthy London gentlemen are. We already know who they are. Okay, you fill in the blanks. Would buy and share the Virginia Company, thus giving it the capital money to start and supply a colony, and they hope the colony return a profit to them. King James, I granted the Virginia Company a royal charter for the colony's pursuit in 1607. Okay, remember they got here 1607. I mean 1606. When they got here at 1607, the story starts with the Powhatans in 1607. All right, the company had the power to appoint the council of leaders in the colony, the governor, and other officials. It also took the responsibility to continuously provide settlers, supplies, ships for the ventures. The company plan was to identify profitable raw materials such as gold and silver in the Virginia to repay the investors back in England. So they came here to steal shit because you come in looking for something that's not yours and you taking it from the land, then you stealing it. All right. So let's keep it moving. So it say the initial public reaction to the company was favorable, but as the mortality rate at Jamestown rose and the prospect for profit grew dim, it's a financial support for it weren't. It say the leader resulted to lotteries and went so as far to attempt silkworm production at Jamestown. As industrial fell, the promoter of the company argued and converted the Virginia Indians to Christians. Ha! So they converted these people and made them work for them. They didn't have to bring slaves at first. Now, like I said, we know that they did bring some slaves over here. Myself, I'm thinking that they was to capture more because I don't think that they had enough. I don't think that they had enough ships to bring all these people over here at the same time, then bring slaves at the same time and have enough food for them. Okay, so where was we at? So all right, so it say the company argued. No, the company agreed that converting the Virginia Indians to Christians was a worthy goal for the venture. Tobacco cultivation. What do we see? Powhatan, the motherfucking tobacco statue figure or whatever. We're gonna see numerous tobacco statue figures. We're gonna see numerous tobacco statue figures in London. Okay? Because they took the people back from here over there. And you cannot lie about what the people look like. These people are fucking black. Okay? So they lied to us, man. And then they, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man, all of your research, this shit is clear. It's clear as day for me now. I see this shit. And the Civil War was to bring the rest of the motherfucking, to win the rest of the South in. And bring the South in. Because I think the South, I think it was maybe, I got 3 different theories on what was going on in the South. I don't think the slavery was prevalent like it was, like along the 13 colonies. I know that, I believe that in certain places in the South they could not reach easy because they don't have boats and they could not do recon on foot because we blended into the atmosphere. I mean into the fucking what's the name, like we blended in so good to where we was good at the guerrilla warfare. So we had, plus we had bow and arrows, so we was good at stealth attacks. You understand? So the stealth attacks would have took any of them out. That's why they could not come inland. They could come all on the shores, but what I think was they came, they started reaching out. Just like on the last one, they said in Jamestown, when they first got there, they was only supposed to stay after the Indian massacre of 1622. Killed the king, revoked